Hundreds of law enforcement officers from around the state, along with loved ones and friends, gathered to honor the life of State Transport Police Officer Mark Reynolds, who died in the line of duty last week. Reynolds, who was only 43 years old, suffered a medical emergency during training on Wednesday and passed later that day. Sam Shapiro was at his funeral service in Florence today and has more on how the community is mourning this loss.
The Department of Public Safety says this is a profound loss, not just for the State Transport Police, but the entire agency. Many of the people who spoke at his funeral service on Sunday say he was a man dedicated to his job and his faith. A tragic loss for public safety in South Carolina as hundreds gathered to pay their final respects to 43-year-old State Transport Police Officer Mark Reynolds Sunday, who died Wednesday following a medical emergency.
We grew up, as boys do, having the best time.
This is what Reynolds' cousin Landon says is a time he will always remember sharing with his older cousin. He was roughly 5 years younger than Reynolds, but says they basically grew up together, doing things like playing baseball together throughout their childhood.
Growing up, enjoying time together with our families. And Mark, even though he was my senior, even though he was older than me, he always included me. If there was a ball game being played, I was playing too.
Loved ones say he had a great sense of humor who had a servant's heart. Reynolds, a Florence County native, joined the state's largest law enforcement agency in 2022 after a decade of service as a firefighter. He previously worked as a professional truck driver as well. At his funeral service Sunday afternoon, Dwayne Wilson from SE State Transport Police praising Reynolds for his dedication to his calling. He says the best way to remember him is to follow the example he set through his work.
The best way that we as officers can honor Mark's memory and service is to follow his examples by wearing his uniform with the same level of pride that he did, and by carrying out our duties with the same sense of dedication and selflessness as he exuded in every step of his job.
Reynolds is the first State Transport Police officer to die in the line of duty since the division was created back in 1993. Reporting in Florence, Sam Shapiro, WIS News 10.
And among the agencies at the funeral, of course, the South Carolina Department of Public Safety, the City of Florence Fire Department, where Reynolds previously worked, and the Howe Springs Fire Department as well.